Coming to the next chapter, that is simulations. So what all things we are going to cover in simulation is, first we'll see functional simulation, then we'll see test bench wrappers, event based and cycle based simulation, simulation on ASB and APB bridge, transaction based verification, simulation acceleration. So these all are the topics of this simulation discussion. Okay, coming to functional simulation. So suppose you want to verify your design. Okay, so what all are the steps are there? Okay, so to verify the block integration, the design should be verified using following test. Okay, block to block interconnect verification. So first is block to block interconnect verification. To perform this, a set of tests that exercise the complete functionality of the IP block in a system must be developed. Okay, so that is what they are trying to say. So when you are performing block to block interconnect verification, you need to exercise complete functionality of the IP block in a system that you have developed. Okay, the test should be self-checking to allow automatic checking of the response, which eases the regression testing efforts required later. So they are telling that self-checking again. Actually, self-checking means automatic checking. You should develop an environment in such a way that it will perform automatic checking. Okay, like you are passing the expected response also along with expected response you are passing with the test case itself. So during that time, your duty will calculate some results and give you the result. You need to just cross compare that thing. Okay, so why they are telling that these things, that you need to implement the self-checking test benches? Because when you are running the regression, when your whole test cases are stable, okay, the battery of test cases are there and all are ready, so during that time this will helpful automatic testing. Okay, so the simulation should also focus on the bus interconnect between the individual IP blocks and memory, and register read write and transaction between the IP blocks. So so when we are performing the simulation, when we are doing simulation, during that time individual IP blocks we have to concentrate on if any memory we are using, register read write and transaction between the IP blocks. So we have to keep all these things in mind when we are performing block to block interconnect verification. Next is bus contention test. So design should be verified for contention by various block for data transfer on the same bus. So contention, we know that contention is a problem when many master want at a time is looking for a bus request. Okay, so there may be situation where multiple master contend to the bus simultaneously. This requires testing the arbiter block, direct memory access block, to ensure the correct functionality is achieved. So what they are trying to say is, when suppose multi-master, suppose one processor is there, one DMA is there, both are the master. Those both masters want to access the bus and they want to take the bus from the arbiter. Okay, in that case we have to see whether arbiter is granting the signal to the appropriate master at appropriate time or not. Okay, whether your DMA is achieving the functionality or not. Okay, because DMA is also the default master. Coming to interface protocol and compliance test. So many SOC use industry bus standards. So we know that PCI is a bus standard. IEEE 1394, IEEE 1284, Inter-IC, the I2C is a bus, serial port interface, smart card, ARM, AMBA to the interface of the the system. So these all are interface buses. Okay, this require that protocol or compliance testing to be performed and checking with the IP provider whether IP meets the intended compliance test or not. So like okay, whenever you are using any bus, like you take a AMBA bus, so definitely they will develop a test interface. Okay, suppose you want to certify your AMBA bus is the real, means it is a proven one bus, means you have to go with compliance tests. Okay, your protocol need to pass all the compliance testing. Okay, so that is what they are trying to say, you have to perform the compliance testing. Okay, so that is interface based and compliance test. As the amount of verification required for the complex design continue to increase, it is necessary to create verification environment and improve simulation performance to achieve the time to market objective. So they're telling that day by day the complexity is increasing. Okay, and we need to create a very sophisticated verification environment, and we have to achieve we have to reduce the means time of simulation we have to reduce, and we have to meet all the time market objective. Okay, so the simulation performance will improve as event based simulation give way for cycle based simulation and acceleration techniques. So how to increase the simulation performance? One is whether you go with cycle based simulators. Okay, another is either you will go with hardware accelerators, or you can go with emulators, or you can go with rapid prototyping. So these all are the things by which you can improve the simulation speed.